Yo, what's going on everyone? It's Super Cafe back here with another video, and today I'm going to teach you how to get into the Nintendo community or meet other fans that have similar interests as you online or in real life. Step 1, like Nintendo. If you want to be a part of the Nintendo community, you gotta like Nintendo. And if you like Nintendo, then guess what? Step 1 is complete, and if you completed step 1, then guess what? You're officially part of the Nintendo community, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Now you may be asking, Super Cafe, what if I'm scared? I need some tips and tricks on how to meet other people. Don't you worry, I'm here to give you a bunch of resources and help that I've personally used growing up so I can meet Nintendo fans like myself around the world. First of all, if somebody is rude to you, then you should just leave, okay? If somebody says that you're a fake Nintendo fan just because you don't have a lot of money to buy merchandise like me, like as you guys can see here, I have a lot of Nintendo merchandise. I have a lot of videos where I'm showing off a lot of money spent on Nintendo products. But if you're somebody who is not fortunate enough to spend money on Nintendo products, then don't think that makes you less of a Nintendo fan, alright? Some people are able to waste a lot of money on Nintendo, and some people aren't. Just because you aren't able to does not make you less of a fan, alright? I've been in that situation myself before, and trust me, it does not make you less of a Nintendo fan at all. Number 2, social media. One of the best ways that I've met Nintendo fans online and actually gave me the passion and drive to make videos here online, or just to continue my passion in Nintendo outside of content creation, was actually other content creators. If you're somebody who's trying to get into the Nintendo space, then honestly, make Nintendo content. It actually helps out a lot. You can meet a lot of people online who also have the same passions as you and me. And even if you don't want to make content online, even if you just comment on other people's stuff and you start a conversation between others, that's another great way to make friends and to create bonds online over Nintendo. Scenario number 3, let's say you haven't met anybody rude and you just don't want to talk to people online and you just met a nice genuine person in real life. Well, guess what? You lucked out. Go ahead and celebrate. If you just met a nice person online, then you can go ahead and click off of this video. You already made a friend in the Nintendo community. You're already having back and forth. So guess what? You're already part of the Nintendo community. You are actively contributing to the Nintendo community, and you're making all of us look good with your hopefully nice conversations. So you just keep on doing you. Let's say you're very brand new to Nintendo. Like you literally joined about 5 minutes ago, and for some reason you stumbled across another group of Nintendo fans talking about a certain game, and you want to join in on the conversation, but you know nothing. And I'm gonna hope that you use this power for good, but I want you to lie. If you literally know nothing about Nintendo, or you know nothing about this specific series, let's say that maybe you're a Mario fan like me, and somebody's talking about Metroid over there, and you know nothing about Metroid, lie and say you know a lot about Metroid. And it's actually a very real thing to do. I mean, you can just make up fake scenarios, but you can talk about a fake Metroid game that's like super rare and obscure that nobody knows about, and you can just like make up all these false details about how the gameplay was and that it got scrapped or canceled, and they'll be like, wow, this person knows a lot about Metroid. I want to be your friend now. And guess what? Now you two are chatting up about Metroid, and while you're talking to this person, even though you don't know nothing, the fact that they're bouncing stuff off, to you back and forth, you're now learning and gaining knowledge and information about Metroid. Just make sure you're not somebody who's online spreading misinformation, alright? You don't want to be like some of these other people online where they're saying like, oh my gosh, look at all these brand new Nintendo games coming out. Here's a bunch of new stuff about Switch 2 that you didn't know, alright? Don't become one of those people, alright? It is a very dark path that you do not want to go down. Now, let's say you're an introvert, alright? You're not somebody like me where you can go out to other people and talk about Nintendo. You need somebody to come to you. Well, guess what? I have something for you as well, and that is actually to mind your own business. Now, hear me out. What I want you to do is I want you to do something Nintendo related, but make it very, very obvious that the thing that you're doing is about Nintendo, alright? If you're somebody who likes to draw some Splatoon art. Or if you're listening to music on like a big old laptop with whatever game's OST you're listening to. Hopefully somebody will walk by and be like, hey, you like Nintendo? Hey, why have we never talked about this before? And then you guys end up having a natural conversation about some more Nintendo stuff. And honestly, if you're not somebody who's trying to stand out or be more seen when you're at school or something like that, or just out in public, just wearing a simple t-shirt or hoodie or any kind of merchandise in general, even if it's not a lot of money, you could even DIY it yourself, could also help out a lot, so people know that you're all about that Nintendo life. Well, I hope all my tips and tricks helped you guys out in some shape or form. I hope you guys are able to apply these in real life scenarios or maybe even online scenarios. And of course, welcome to the Nintendo community. I'm giving you guys all hugs. If you guys also like Nintendo content, then I guess you guys should subscribe if you want more of that kind of stuff, because that's what this channel is all about. It's all about the Nintendo, baby, alright? We're all about that Nintendo over here. Well, I hope my years of experience is gonna help some people out there in the world get into the Nintendo community and actually help fuel their passion for Nintendo some more, either online or in real life. And let me know if any of these tips and tricks are gonna work, or come back after for a couple of days after you've actually been able to apply these things in real life scenarios or even online scenarios and see if you guys have been able to make some new friends or have been able to have some cool discussions online because of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you haven't, don't leave a like. This has been Super Cafe, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.